know y'all can tell when I just woke up. Look how puffy my eyes are. I just did a little bit of makeup this morning, not all of it. Okay, so I made myself a little outline here. Oh yeah, I'm going to talk about wholesale accounts, where that comes from. Okay. So you've got making skills, and you've got all this product, and you can't sell it because you can't get it in front of people. You got to get your product in front of people to sell it. So you need to pick an avenue of how you're going to sell. Is it going to be Etsy, a .com? Is it going to be Facebook? Is it going to be Instagram? Is it going to be shows and events? Where are you going to sell your product? Is it going to be wholesale? You need to pick an avenue, okay? And the best way to pick an avenue is to determine how you want to promote your product. Are you going to sell your product? Are people going to be buying from you personally? Like, people don't buy Bath Crack, they buy into Stephanie, okay? They buy into my personality, they buy into my entertainment. That's why I don't do good on Etsy, I don't do good on .coms, I do good on Facebook, and I do good on flash sales. Okay, and we'll get down to that later on, supply versus demand, why flash sales do good for me. So you need to pick an avenue to sell. If you can handle doing live videos, then go with Facebook. If you're not big on live videos and you're not big on customer interaction, you're more introverted, you don't really care about building relationships with folks, pick a .com, pick an Etsy. Pick something that doesn't require you to constantly be in people's faces. There's a lot of information shoved in people's faces all day, every day for advertisement. The numbers are like stupid ridiculous of how many advertisements we see on a regular basis, okay? So my avenue, we'll talk about my avenue. My avenue is selling Stephanie. Like, I essentially sell my personality, and then people want to buy from me, okay? I don't like cold transactions. I like warm transactions, but they're not for everybody, okay? Some people want to be more of like a distributor type, and some people want to be more of like a personality sales, handmade artist. You're buying some of my handmade art, okay? So there's two types of bath bombs. There's the handmade artist, look, I made this, it's beautiful. And then there's the let's just pump through and sell a buttload of these basic bombs and get as much money as we can off of them. Neither one of them is wrong, okay? It just depends on which way you want to go. Do you want to go handmade artist, or do you want to go distributor wise, okay? So you need to pick an avenue to sell, because you can't be a perfectionist in every department. You just can't, okay? You can be a jack of all trades, but you're not going to be a king of all trades or queen of all trades or whatever. You need to pick an avenue and go with it, okay? Now, you can dabble a little bit in other areas. I have my Snapchat, I have my Pinterest, I have my, also Pinterest is another place to sell as well. I have Snapchat, I have Pinterest, I have Instagram, I have YouTube, I have Facebook, I want to get a Twitter. Anyways, I have so many social media platforms, but I only sell on one. I only sell on Facebook, okay? Because that's just too much to manage. Now, I do sell my stencils on stencils, and that's a whole separate shit show ball game. So we'll talk about that later. That's more of a distributor style on my bathcrack.com. Okay, that's a distributor style selling point, okay? That's a different branch, okay? That's a different brand, totally different ball game, totally different target market, totally separate. That's me dabbling over there, okay? But I'm a professional, an expert in Facebook sales, I would say, okay? That's my area of expertise. All the other social media outlets, point them to Facebook. Okay, I'll post on Instagram, hey, gonna have a sale tonight on Facebook. Hey, gonna have a giveaway tonight on Facebook. I drive my traffic to my Facebook, okay? So let's move on down. All right, so pick your avenue, pick your platform of where you're gonna sell, okay? And strive to be an expert in that one platform, okay? Now, also, I'm gonna suggest that you go to YouTube and listen to the book called Positioning. I'll find the link for that. It's a free audio book. It's very important that you understand all the aspects that he talks about in positioning, okay? That's putting yourself in the position of the buyer's mind, okay? If you're doing this for a living, you have to understand sales. And there's so much free information out there, it's ridiculous. I mean, look at this video. Free. So if you have to put up with my shit, that's all. All right. Okay. If you are posting anywhere, stop putting so many words on your post whenever you're trying to sell or advertise. Literally, a consumer's mind, like a consumer is going to maybe read the first 7 words of your post. Okay? Everything after that is either going to overwhelm them, it's going to distract them, it's going to shoot yourself in the foot. Whenever you get carried away with wording on your advertisements and sales, you shoot yourself in the foot. You may be a detail-oriented person, the average American is not. Okay? And they have a very, very short attention span. I mean very short. So on my high, whenever I have these posts that have like such a high rate of return on views and shares and all that, the first 2 words are share now, share me, share to win. Okay? That's the very first thing that they're going to see. Because they're naturally going to share it without even finish reading it. They probably don't even know what they're entering to win. Doesn't matter. Most of the time, I don't even tell them. I'll be like, share to win. Gonna have a giveaway tomorrow. Who cares what it is? People just want to win shit. Okay? Share to win. Share me now. Share, 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 share. Okay? Throw Facebook $3 here and there to promote a post that says share. Okay? And then be sure to have a sale going on soon right after that. That 11 books that I did to promote my photos of me taking photos of me at my make and take party, that $11 brought me in 2 more make and take parties, okay, and a wholesale order, okay, because what I was doing was I was just pushing myself, letting my presence be known out in the world of Facebook, okay. So stop putting so many words on your posts. The only time that I use a lot of wording, and I still try to keep it minimal, is whenever I'm doing a flash sale, and that's directions on how to buy, okay? And it's super, super minimal. It's easy. Comment below with your PayPal email address to claim what you want. Invoice must be paid by noon tomorrow. Need shipping? Great, $5.99 flat rate. The end. These people don't need a novel. They're not going to read it, and they're just going to keep scrolling. More is less when it comes to words on your post. More is less, okay? Get excited. Get excited. I was jacking with one of the Cheryls the other day. Bless my heart. I'm so, like, we have so many Cheryls. I've got Cheryl Furby, Cheryl Habecca, Cheryl Staten, and I still feel like I'm missing a Cheryl. I get you ladies mixed up so bad. Like, I really need like a poster with your actual picture on it next to your name, because then I'll be able to be like separating them out, being able to separate you guys out. One of the Cheryls posted the other day, I jacked with her under her post, and I was like, you mean I only have 2 strawberry candles left? Who wants to hurry up and grab them? Get excited about your product. Get so super excited. You have to be excited. There's a bunch of mind positioning things that you can do. There's one, the bandwagon effect. Gosh, I'm selling so many of these unicorn stencils, I can't hardly keep up. Okay, that's the bandwagon effect. Okay, is it true? Yes. But I'm overly exaggerating it as well. Like, well, wow, if all these people are buying the unicorn, well, I want the unicorn stencil. Okay, that's the bandwagon effect. Use that, okay? Or I'm so busy with all these wholesale orders. Okay, whenever you're doing a video or doing a post, sorry guys, I'm taking a long time, been busy with a lot of wholesale orders, okay? Or I'm so busy booking all these make and take parties, I barely have time to make a product, but I wanted to have a quick sale. Okay, that's the bandwagon effect. Okay, it's very important. Supply versus demand effect. Ironically, from day one, the fact that I'm just a little person making product by myself for the most part, except for whenever folks come over and help, and making small amounts actually has benefited me in the long run, because then that creates a sense of urgency for people to buy. They're like, "Ooh, I better snatch this up." Sometimes people buy things and I'm like, are you sure you really want that? It's almost a sense of, I got something that somebody else couldn't get. Okay, so use that. You don't have to have 85,000 items to post for sale. In fact, I'm actually really digging having these smaller sales with like $200 of product, maybe 2 times a week. Okay. Because the more you sell, the more invoices you have to send, the more you have to bag up, the more you have to ship out, and it gets very overwhelming. So I like doing these small sales, okay? Yeah, supply and demand, it's kind of crazy, because people go like, well, you're losing sales left and right. No, I'm just keeping, I'm doing what I can with what I have, and it actually works out to my benefit, because now my product becomes a commodity that not everybody can have. Okay. All right, wholesale accounts. If people don't know you sell wholesale, then you're not going to get wholesale accounts. Either one, go beating down doors. Okay, go downtown, go walk in, take samples with you, tell folks I do wholesale. Talk about it on your page. I do wholesale. I do wholesale. Minimum order $100 wholesale. Okay, if your customer base isn't. I don't know, wholesale I'm kind of iffy on. It's like sometimes it's worth it, sometimes it's not. Just use your best judgment. I make people do a minimum $100 order to get wholesale pricing, and I do a 2-color bath bomb for $2.50 a piece. But keep in mind, my supplier is also local to me. I don't have to pay shipping on citric, so that's a big deal. You may need to charge $3 a bomb if you're having to pay for shipping on citric, because that means your citric is probably double what I pay. That's all I have for this morning, because the attention span is, and so I need to finish that up. So pick an avenue, run with it. You can't be an expert on all avenues. I think I've said that before. And just let people know what you do. Get in people's faces, okay? Talk about it, talk about it, talk about it, talk about it. All right, y'all guys have a great rest of the week. Bye.